OK, so now we're into the final furlong. Now, our 5 winners are champing at the bit to find out who will be tonight's overall winner with some general knowledge questions about animals. We have Daniel, Steve, Anne, Ken and Isabel. Now, you're all represented on the final furlong by your own animal. Now, for each question you answer correctly, your animal will go over a fence, just like that. Now, it's against the clock. Now, the one who crosses all 5 fences to reach the finishing line will be the winner, or whoever is in the lead after the klaxon sounds. If you answer incorrectly, you do miss out on the next question, OK? And once a question's been answered, you can't then another player respond to it. Are you ready? Fingers on buzzers. Oh, I do wish you luck. I do wish you luck. Here we go. What is the leg span in inches of a bird-eating spider? Is it... Oh, Steve.
Up to 18 inches.
Is not the right answer. It's 10 inches. I was going to give you a choice then, but never mind. Here's another one for you. What former French kitten, sex kitten, now devotes her life to animal welfare? Ken.
Brigitte Bardot.
Is the right answer. Absolutely right. You go over one fence. Well done. Look at a smile of relief there. Are you required by law to have a dog licence? Ken?
Yes.
No, you're not anymore. You used to be, but not anymore, Ken. You can't answer the next question. What part of its body does the lizard leave behind when fleeing from its... Daniel?
Its tail.
Is the right answer. Well done. Over a fence you go. Well done. Little musical one now. In 1970, Mark Bolan sang about riding a white... And it could have been a goose, swan or a budgie. Anne.
Swan.
Is the right answer. Well done. Good record, that one. And over a fence you go. Cheese on toast is often named after... Oh, and Steve's there again.
Welsh rabbit.
Welsh rabbit is the right answer. Well done. And over a fence you go. Let's have another question. Humans eat more sharks than sharks eat humans. Is that true or false? I want a Daniel.
True.
Is the right answer. Well done. Over a fence you go. What is the only poisonous snake in the British Isles? They all went for it, but Steve was first.
Adder.
The adder, or viper as it's sometimes known, is right. Over another fence you go. You've now got 2. You're levelling with Daniel. What type of animal was Muffin? Isabel.
A mule.
He was, and you should know that, shouldn't you, Isabel? Well, over a fence you go. Great. A young ferret shares its name with a baby cat, which would be Ken.
A kitten.
Right, well done. Over a fence you go. We have 3 on 2. Daniel, Steve and Ken, you're all on 2, and everybody's off the starting block. Which birdie-sounding singer had a hit this year with All I Want to Do? I could sing it for you, but I'm not going to. Daniel?
Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow is right. Well done. Over a fence you go. You're in the lead now with 3. What colour is an albino animal's fur? Steve?
White.
White, because there is no pigment. Well done. You're over another fence. You're levelling with Daniel on 3 fences. What colour is the most venomous scorpion in the world? Is it? Oh, they all went for it. Daniel?
Yellow.
It's the right answer. I was going to say black, red or yellow. Yellow's the right answer. 4 fences, 1 to go for you. What type of animal is Michael Jackson's pet, Bubbles? Steve?
Chimpanzee.
Is the right answer. Well done. Over a fence you go. What is the name of a young eel? Anne?
It's an elva.
Is an elva's the right answer. You're catching up too with 2 fences crossed. True or false? Snails never sleep. Ken?
True.
False. They sleep a lot. You can't answer the next question. If bovine is cow-like, what does ovine mean? Anne?
Sheep-like.
Like a sheep. Absolutely right. So you're on 3. Daniel and Steve still on 4. Obviously taking it very steady, being careful not to answer a question so you can't answer the next one if you get it wrong. Now, the rhinoceros has excellent eyesight. Is that true or is that false? They all went for it. Daniel?
False.
Is right. It has very weak vision. You're over the finish line, which means, Daniel, you are the winner. Isabel, Steve, Ken, you have been wonderful players on Pets Win Prizes. Have you had a good evening? Yeah, well, thank you for bringing your pets along. It's been lovely to see you. But I guess, Daniel, come down, say hello, and let's play the last reward. Right, Daniel. OK, now, here is the deal. Now, it's out of our hands completely now. Someone else has to decide for you. It is the star of the show, the best till last. It could be Terry Nutkins, but he is coming on. But I'm talking about the Professor with Terry Nutkins. problem with those curtains then, aren't you, Terry?
I nearly didn't get out.
Now, Daniel, this is the professor who's going to decide your fate. Now, if you have a look over there, what have we got for you? Now, it could be a pet food voucher. Yeah, we want that, like, a lot, don't we, Daniel? Encyclopedia of Pets. It could be 500 quid. That'd be quite nice to go home with. A trip to Rome. A pet sculpture. No? Doesn't tickle your fancy? Or maybe tonight's star prize, a trip to Florida. That would be all right, wouldn't it? Whoa! Here's how it works. Terry is going to place the professor on the mat over there. You have 30 seconds, and the professor will decide your prize. Wherever the two front paws end up at the end of 30 seconds, that slice will be lit up, and that'll be the prize you're going home with tonight. So if you're ready, Terry, place the professor and see what's going to happen. In goes the professor. And the 30 seconds, counting down. It's on £500. Oh!
Stay there if you want.
You want him to stay there?
No, well...
If you want him to go over to Florida, you could sort of encourage him.
No. Go on.
I'm not taking the blame if you get the pet food voucher. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that.
Go on, move forward.
30 seconds up, you've won £500. Will that do for you? Well, it was worth a trip, wasn't it? And Fang will benefit from it, I'm sure, as well, won't they? It's great.
I imagine so, yeah.
Well, you're going home with £500. Well, all it remains for me to say is thank you to our fantastic contestants and their pets. Thank you to Terry. And also lovely Mary Nicola is going to come and join us. Time for us to hoard our nuts, scuttle up a tree and huddle down in a warm nook until we come back for our next bout of Pets Win Prizes. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Stand by for the National Lottery, coming live next here on BBC One.